up high in the zone.
Castellanos sends that one high in the air. Deep left center field. Gone! "25 homers for Castellanos. Reds lead 2-1.
That was an off-speed pitch, and the difference between the first swing that he took on the heater and that off-speed pitch, that little pause.
Castellanos drills it. Left center field. Gone! Grand slam!
And J-Hap really hasn't shown anything to keep these right-handed hitters off. And there's a conference on the field amongst the umpires.
Mike Shildt came out and said something to home plate man Corey Blazer, who then summoned all the umpires onto the infield grass. And you can see Phil Cuzzi, the crew chief on the left, working first base, handling things.
I'm not sure what he seems to think he saw there. Is he going to say, check that bat?
They want his bat. Phil Cuzzi is hand motioning. They want his bat. David Bell is coming out to speak with Phil Cuzzi. Yep. And here comes Castellanos with his bat. He's hand delivering it. Here you go. Check it out.
Now remember, a few games ago we talked about Castellanos was using the bat where on the end of the bat, there it is right there.
Castellanos has been using this bat for several days.
Yes, he has.
After a grand slam by Castellanos to make it a 6-1 game, Mike Shildt said check his bat. Phil Cuzzi asked for the bat. And now he's going to have word with Mike Shildt.
Now see, back in the day, that is a Tony La Russa move right there.
Well, yeah, which is you let him use it until something happens, right?
That's right. It's to try to get under the skin of the player.
I think what they're going. Now, this is not a reviewable call in as much as there's a judgment call.
Now, Castellanos gave that bat to a fan after hitting the grand slam, then had to get it back out of the stands to present it to the umpires, who are now talking to New York.
The question is it an illegal bat? And normally what comes into that would be if you doctor the bat up, you put super balls or cork in the bat, if you do something to the edge of the bat, maybe you want to, what they used to do is bone the bat, make the edge really hard, or groove the bat, make the grooves in between the wood lines better. But I think if it's just a chip bat, I don't know. And they're going to go for a rules qualification here with New York to find out whether if a chipped bat is actually an illegal bat. That's a good question. I do not know the answer to that.
Well, we do know this. He has been using that bat for a while.
And this is the first time an opponent has said something about it, because he just hit a grand slam to put big distance between the Reds and Cardinals. Here's Phil Cuzzi. He's going to the Cardinal dugout first. That's probably good for the Reds. The angrier Mike Shildt looks, the better it is for Cincinnati. If people are standing next to each other having conversation, you can wear a microphone. So it appears not an illegal bat. Grand slam stands, because in this era of telephone we're still inferring based upon hand signals and conversations hundreds of feet away.
They were checking it just because the top part of the where my cup was off. So I guess it was an issue, but it wasn't an issue the first 2 games of the series.
So they came back to you, they checked with New York and said that's not a problem, but did they ask you to not use the bat?
Yeah, they just said it could be dangerous. So I gave it to a kid.